A candidate for City Council Speaker has drafted a bill to extend term limits for the council to 3 terms. Councilman Jumaane Williams plans to introduce the legislation by the end of the year to allow council members to serve 3 four-year terms instead of the current 2, if voters approve the idea in a referendum. Williams is among 8 candidates running for council speaker, all of whom have said they'd support giving their fellow Poles a 3rd term. "This is only about what's best for the city and best for good government," said Williams D. Brooklyn, who plans to release the bill Monday as part of a broader proposal outlining his plans for the speakership. The legislation would allow 3 terms for the council, while keeping the max at 2 for the mayor, public advocate, controller and borough presidents. It would take effect if voters ratified it at the ballot box during the next general election after a vote by the council for the measure. At a recent forum for candidates running for Speaker, who will be elected by the 51-member council in January, Councilman Edanis Rodriguez D. Manhattan broached the idea of a 3rd term and the rest of the field said they'd support it. The platform Williams is releasing also calls for $100 million to offer teen jobs to everyone who applies, plus free SAT prep classes and college tuition. He also says the council should use subpoena power to haul city officials before its hearings to testify. Former Mayor Michael Bloomberg got term limits extended in 2008 to 3 terms for himself and other city office holders, a move that was fiercely opposed by many elected Democrats at the time. In 2010, voters approved a ballot referendum re-establishing a 2-term limit. Critics have hit the push among speaker candidates to extend term limits, noting voters have repeatedly backed a 2-term rule. But Williams said it makes sense to have different limits for different offices so that the mayor and council members aren't all jockeying for higher office at the same time, and that voters may buy it if the case was made. "It takes away just some of the politics," he said. "People are angry at elected officials, and they have rightful frustration, but they're also not stupid and we shouldn't speak to them as if they are."